Okay, guys, all eyes forward.
All right, so we're group 7. We had the Koi settlement, and this is our first settlement. This is like a large extended family, so this would be a fairly wealthy Koi male, and he would have like lots of wives and children, obviously with all these huts, and he's got a big kraal with lots of sheep and cattle, and that's why he's wealthy, so he can take care of all these people. We set it up near this river here because they would need water for all the cattle and just for themselves as well.
How do you get the map? How does that
I created that with, you can use paper and a compass and go to a workbench and make the map.
They've actually got empty maps. You just
Yeah,
pull it up.
we got-
Or,
You
yeah.
can only see where you've been though, so it doesn't really help you get anywhere.
So it's like Legend of Zelda or something.
Yeah, it helps you get back from where you came from.
It helps you if you make it in the area where you want to be, so you can actually, because the map's just way too big to fit on the little map that they give you. So we made like these huts, and we've got like little sleeping mats and everything where they would stay, and I think we had some pottery in some of them.
There's some in the smaller one.
I can't find it. We had some pottery set up. The kraal, I think from what I read, would normally be made out of like brush or rock or something, but because of Minecraft, you can't keep cattle in anything unless it's a fence or 2 blocks of deep. So instead of using a fence, which I didn't think that would really be accurate, we sort of just dug this big pit. And
You could do leaves as bushes if you want to keep them in.
will that keep one row? I didn't know that. So we just kind of did
They kept
that.
jumping the fence.
Yeah, they keep
Yeah.
like jumping around, so we just had to kind of do that.
That's a good compromise. I mean, I think you're aware of the difference and you just kind of work with what Minecraft can do,
Mhm.
so.
Also, the huts would have probably been smaller, but again, with Minecraft, you can't really make a round, small hut, 'cause it's just really hard, so these are kind of bigger than what I think they would have normally been.
It'd be more like easy to pick up and take places too. These look really.
Yeah, it's not, this camp would
You could've
have
just
been
lit that
as
up.
permanent.
The settlements on the outside are a little bit smaller to kind of show the wealth distribution, but there's, yeah, they're all a little bit bigger than a person could carry, so.
So you have haves and have-nots, or have less.
Yep.
And like
then-
smaller families on the
Yeah,
periphery.
we
sort of.
kind of made this smaller settlement over here, much smaller kraal and a lot fewer sheep. So kind of they're sort of connected, but they're not the same family. So this would be a much poorer male. He would have less wives, obviously, and fewer cattle, so he can't really take care of them. So this one was just kind of put up just to kind of show the wealth gap, whereas this one is a much larger.
And then we planted some flowers and different plants in the middle, just to kind of show they used wildlife around them for medicine, and that kind of represents.
Okay. So that's kind of like the Fanebus medicinal plant sort of thing.
Yeah, Minecraft doesn't offer, they kind of give you interesting plants, so it's kind of a wide range of things to kind of represent.
Now, question, how did you pick this location over others?
I just basically from the reading and the and everything, I thought that this would be the area, and then I figured it would be, they need a water source, obviously, and so they wouldn't be too close to the coast, so a little inland. So these rivers were the only real water source, so we put it here, near the water source. And then, if you can't really see the map, but it's fairly far away on the outer edges of the main map. So away from the colony, the Cape Colony and everything. This is kind of on the fringes of the map.
It looks really neat at night. Let me just change the night.
I like the fire too because it's kind of like a place where everyone would come together and like.
It glows.
It said like if they had any guests or something that they would like bring them to the fire. And
That is really, really neat, guys. Okay, questions? Yeah.
Does it have like cooking material stuff, like pots and pans in Minecraft?
No, I don't think so.
they have like pots, but they're like
Can't
square
make-
pots.
And inside the huts, yeah, it has some pottery, but they're just little square blocks. They don't really look like pottery or bowls.
They have
There's a lot of like more advanced like an actual skillet and stuff.
You could try using like the cauldron or something.
Did they ever build dams by the river?
Not sure about that.
It's hard.
There's like a natural dam over there, I think.
I tried it.
I'll put some bids around there.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure about that.
That may have been from when I was herding sheep in there before I learned that you could put eggs down. So I actually went around and found sheep with like the wheat, brought them all back.
Good job.
Yeah.
So there
must
are,
know about eggs.
there are a few sheep in the area then?
Yeah.
Not anymore, there's not.
Do you know whose sheep were they settlers' sheep?
There are ours now, so.
He stole them from us.
No, but that's an
Oh.
interesting historical point.
Because they're taking it from other people that are.
They do have bowls.
And what was the rationale for Van Riebeck's hedge?
So, I mean, keep koi out and keep them from coming in.
Because there was a lot of
We're
rain.
pretty far from the hedge, though.
Which side of the hedge are you on, east or west?
Never eat soggy waffles east.
Yep, okay, good. I think it's fantastic, guys. It's really stunning, and you put a lot of work into this. So kudos to you. It looks pretty much done to me. I can't really see anything else you want to add to it. Maybe finish up some of the outline.
We were just thinking about putting a few more huts in and rounding them off and little minor details, but yeah.
It looks really neat. Well, let's give them a hand.